Alright guys, my name is Rancis Torres and this is my teammate Pupu, and today we're going to be talking about Chapter 18, which is Managing Retailing, Wholesaling, and Logistics. Here's a quick overview, and we'll primarily be focusing on the viewpoint of manufacturers and how they build and manage their marketing channels. So we'll be focusing on 3 key points: the intermediaries, retailers, wholesalers, and logistics.
So retailing includes all the activities involved in selling of goods or services directly to final consumer for personal and non-business use. Retailers purchase goods either from the wholesaler or directly from the manufacturer. From there, they will sell those goods in small quantity to end users. We are going to talk more about wholesaling later in this presentation. Today, consumers can shop for goods and services in a wide variety of stores. There are 8 major types of retail stores. Specialty stores carry very limited product lines with deep assortment. They offer a wide choice in terms of models, size, style, color, and other important attributes in the assortment carried. For example, Coach and Levi's are carrying purses and clothes in different styles, different sizes, and colors, as well as Bath & Body Works offering different type of body care with variety scents. A department store is a large retail outlet that handles a wide variety of lines of products. I believe that everyone has been at Macy's, JCPenney, and Kohl's. You'll see that it has a wide assortment in each line and is organized into a separate department for purposes of buying, promotion, services, and control. Some department store categories include shoes, clothing, beauty products, jewelry, houseware, etc. A supermarket is designed to serve the total needs for food, laundry, and household maintenance products like Bonds and Aldi. It is relatively large in size. Its operation is low cost, low margin, high volume, and self-service in nature. A convenience store is located near residential area, mostly in gas stations like AM, PM, and 7-Eleven. It is relatively small. It is kept open for long hours. A limited list of convenience products are offered for sale. The prices charged are usually slightly higher. A convenience store allows you to stop whenever you want. For example, you can stop when you are having a long drive and you can grab some coffee and snacks. A discount store sells standard merchandise at lower prices. Higher volumes of sale compensate lower margin and increase the overall profitability. Discount retailers like Dollar Tree, Five Below, and Big Lots will often sort closeout and discontinue merchandise at lower than wholesale prices and pass the saving on to their customers. An off-price store sells leftover goods, overruns, and irregulars obtained at reduced prices from manufacturers or other retailers. For example, Ross and Marshalls are carrying a lot of brand name products such as Nike, Adidas, Michael Kors, but offering a really low price, sometimes because they are out of styles and a lot of people don't want to buy them at a regular price anymore. Superstores meet consumers' total needs for routinely purchased food and non-food items. So don't get confused between superstores and supermarket, because a superstore will potentially have a grocery section of varying size, but it will also have many other non-food areas, and the focus is often on clothing, home decor, and many other areas. So typically, Walmart and Target register as a superstore, not a grocery store. Catalog showrooms are where customers order goods from a catalog in the showroom. Then they pick these goods up at a merchandise pickup area in the store. For example, you go to Pandora to get your jewelry customized and pick it up when it's done. Same as IKEA, you go in IKEA store and look around what you like, then you pick it up or get it delivered to you. Now I'm going to show you the video of IKEA catalog showroom. Let's see how it looks like inside the IKEA store. I think it's pretty cool that they make it look like an actual room in the house, and it's easy for customers that they separate it into sections like bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, office, and living room in the different styles. Next, we are going to focus on non-store retailing. If there is no retail space to sell and the sale is happening directly to the end customer without the use of a retail space, then it is known as non-store retailing. Amazon is a perfect example of non-store retailing. Amazon doesn't have its own retail space from where it sells the goods to customers. It directly sells from its website and doesn't sell through a retail space. There are 4 types of non-store retailing. The first one is direct selling. One of the oldest forms of non-store retailing is the direct sales type. The best way to describe this would be door-to-door salesmen who do cold calls to homes and offices to sell their products. Girl Scout cookie is a good example of direct selling because I have had little girls knock on my door and ask if I want to buy Girl Scout cookies, and I ended up buying like 5 boxes because I love Girl Scout cookies. The second one is direct marketing. Direct marketing is on the rise, especially since the adoption of the internet. It was initially used in the form of direct mail services, where letters and coupons were sent to the end customer. Later on, once the internet started, email marketing was very successfully used, where companies spent a huge amount of designing and sending emails to a large number of customers. The third one is automatic vending. Automatic vending machines are being used very smartly in the fast-moving consumer goods segment. You will find brands like Coca-Cola which are pushing their soda vending machines into the market because once these vending machines are placed, the sale of goods to the end customer becomes easier and it is higher in margins because there is no middleman involved. The last type of non-store retailing is buying service. Buying service is basically buying something with contract. For example, you hire a cleaning company at the given price to clean your house. The company in turn has to deliver the service to your locations. There are several benefits of non-store retailing. Number 1, the cost of establishment is less. The cost of starting a website is always lesser than starting an offline retail outlet. Number 2, costs are variable in nature. While traditional retail has many fixed costs like rent, salary, etc., the costs of non-store retailing are variable and keep changing. Number 3, scaling up is easier. Since the usage of internet for non-store retailing, scaling up of non-store retailing business is easier than store retailing. Retailers attract customers not only with desirable products and affordable prices, but also by offering services that enhance the purchase experience. There are 4 levels of retail services. Self-service. Customer locate, compare, select. This service level allows consumers to perform most or all of the services associated with retail purchasing. For some consumers, self-service is considered a benefit while others may view it as an inconvenience. Some examples include online purchasing, vending machine purchases, and self-checkout services where the consumer uses self-checkout station to process the purchase, including scanning and payment. Self-selection. Customers buy their own goods but ask for assistance. Customers may walk in and choose what they want. However, they might need more guidance and information from time to time, which is very selective. In Sephora, for example, a customer wants to buy skincare but she needs guidance on which one is good for her skin type. Also, in IKEA, a customer decides what he wants, collects all the material from the showroom, and assembles the furniture at home. A lot of this is done by the customer himself, but from time to time, the customer might need guidance on the right parts or the mode of assembly wherein he can take the help of the store executive. Limited service. In this type of retail, the customer needs additional assurances beside the goods that they buy. Service includes handling the point of purchase, transaction, product selection assistance, arrange payment plans, offer delivery, and many more. Like when you buy a car, you might need help with the credit and payment plans. Full service. Salespeople are ready to assist but with high staffing costs. The full-service retailer attempts to handle nearly all aspects of the purchase to the point where all customer does is select the item they wish to purchase. Retailers that follow a full-price strategy often follow the full-service approach as a way of adding value to a customer's purchase. Whenever buying complicated machines, there is a mandatory service requirement along with the machine. For example, buying a water purifier. This water purifier retailer has to ensure that the installation happens after the sale of the water purifier. They also ensure that your water purifier is working fine every 3 months. Something when you go to salon to cut and dye your hair. They will give you an advice on how to take care of your hair after dyeing your hair. They also want to make sure that you are satisfied with the result and you are welcome to come back to fix it. Change in retail environment is the reason why some retailers have failed while others have succeeded. It is because new retail forms and combinations, growth of giant retailers, decline of middle market retailers, growing in investment in technology and global retailers. IKEA is a good example. It's a big retail store not only for furniture, but IKEA has small supermarket and food court area. Also, there are IKEA stores around the world. This video that I'm gonna show you is a video of IKEA app that I think is really cool and convenient.
What do you see? There's always something, isn't there? Things grow out of place. A thing or two needs to change. Sometimes we all need a bit of inspiration to open our eyes, to really see the home in the house, the elephant in the room, the corner that becomes your corner. Imagine if you could see how things could be. New ideas for better spaces. Second thoughts you turn into second options in just 1 second. Move a chair and flip your phone. Play around. Find out what you really like. Scroll through memories and feeds, furniture with funny names, and then, all of a sudden, things just fall into place.
So basically the video shows combination of in-store experience and technology, makes everything super easy without going to the store. Retailer marketing decisions. The marketers should manage all the types of marketing decisions by considering the environmental aspects as well. The marketing decisions should not only be right, but they should also be taken at the right time. Remember, the 4 P's are the key factors that are involved in the marketing of good or service. Target market involves breaking a market into segments and then concentrating your marketing efforts on one or a few key segments consisting of the customers whose needs and desires most closely match your product or service offerings. Product assortment should differentiate the retailer while matching the target shopper's expectations. They may be attracted to the product packaging, features, ease of use, name, quality, design, or support. Services should also serve to differentiate the retailer from the competition. Store atmosphere is the physical layout that makes moving around the store hard or easy. Chick-fil-A is an example of good service and atmosphere. This video is about this lady's expression of how she likes the experience she had at Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what military base these people trained at, but I'm not mad at them. You got 4 people outside with handhelds, okay, under umbrellas. You got 2 people outside the drive-thru to greet you with your food. It be ready. I was in the line 3.5 seconds. That was to order, pay, and get my food. Baby, let me tell you what kind of training they doing. They is in the military in Chick-fil-A. I'm telling you, they have some training that they're doing. And I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. I don't understand why I go to Popeyes and I got to wait on hot chicken when all you sell is chicken. McDonald's don't ever have nothing working, and don't let me get started on Burger King. Okay? But Chick-fil-A be killing it. They have a military base that they train out of. I'm convinced. And I just appreciate the professionalism. It's hot as hell out here, but they smiling. Cheese, may I help you? Hello, Miss Carissa. How do you know me? Because I told the girl back there, and they communicate. Communication is the key. Fries hot. I didn't even check my bag. And if it's a mistake, then that's what I was supposed to have. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, but I'm emotional right now because in the day we live, people don't even like their jobs like that. But these people, they are on it. They got a scholarship fund. Go in right over your condiments. They say that they give these people a scholarship fund. Take care of your people. Take care of your people, and your people will take care of you. That's the lesson today. It comes through Chick-fil-A, but this is what's real out here in these streets. I'm about to eat with gratification. I didn't mind paying for that. I didn't even mind. Swipe my card. Swipe my card, Chick-fil-A. Whoo! I got a tear. These fries is hot. Smoke coming out of them. Look at that. Crunchy. I'm satisfied. I don't even need no more. Oh my God. And every one of them like that. Not just one. You can't have it your way. You can have it your way. Thank you. I approve this message. Feliz Navidad.
The next video is showing how Chick-fil-A employees treat their customers.
Cool. Hello, welcome everyone. How are you all? Oh, I'm doing great as well.
If you've gone through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A on Oleander Drive in Wilmington,
The combo with the medium fry.
you probably already know Jeremiah Mural.
Yes, ma'am, and the sandwich has pickles too. Is that okay? That is so awesome. Ooh,
He may just be taking your lunch order,
I'll meet you up ahead.
but it's the way he does it that has caught the attention of thousands. A frequent customer saw Jeremiah working and posted a video on Facebook of him taking her order.
Everyone, you're one step away from an awesome lunch meal. It'll be a pleasure serving you at our drive-thru window after 2 more things. You know what that is. It's a fist bump each. You guys are awesome. 1 and 2. You have an awesome day up ahead. Thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A.
Little did he know, that video would be viewed more than 150,000 times.
Wow. Yes, ma'am, and enjoy.
This 20-year-old Wilmington native started working for the company a few years ago. Regardless if it's hot or cold, rain or shine, Jeremiah spends countless hours outside striving to make your day a little better.
Your actions or your behavior or the way you say something or the way you interact with people, it matters and it transforms the day.
Through a few smiles and kind words,
My pleasure, Miss Bailey. See you later back there.
he hopes the service he provides is a memorable one.
Whew. Hello, welcome. How are you? I serve a lot of guests. I try to remember each and every name in drive-thru. That's just a personal thing for me. What was your name again?
Lauren.
Miss Lauren, I thought so. I'll put Lauren here. Oh, Miss Lauren.
While he sees thousands of people a day, Jeremiah treats them all the same.
Be a pleasure serving you there.
Okay, all right, thank you.
My pleasure, Miss Lauren.
Here, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. That was great.
And those customers take notice.
Do you work here with all your family, right?
Exactly.
I love your family.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Jeremiah's brothers and sisters also work there. Christian, Denise, Joshua, and Angel. He was even honored by the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office.
When they showed me this, I was just speechless.
Jeremiah dreams of owning his own Chick-fil-A franchise while incorporating ministry and music too.
Seeing these lives transform just by talking with them and taking their orders and being kind and nice, and it's awesome. At a drive-through window, it'll be a pleasure serving you there. My pleasure. Thank you all, and enjoy.
This is why Chick-fil-A is different from other fast food restaurants. Employees are trained to act in a professional and positive manner, and they actually solve problems. They station people outside in the drive-thru to facilitate ordering and make everything go faster. Now I'm going to talk about price, promotion, and place. For the price, marketers must consider supply costs, seasonal discounts, and competitors' prices. It is critical to choose the right price for your products or service. If your product is underpriced, customers may question its effectiveness or think that it's too good to be true. On the other hand, if you price your product too high, consumers may see it as overpriced and unnecessary. Promotion includes advertising, public relations, and promotional strategy. Promotion covers all of the communication tactics that you will use to spread the word. Promotion lets people know that your product solves a specific need. In the promotion stage, your message should be clear and geared towards your target audiences. Tell them why they need your product and how it will benefit them. Place decisions outline where a company sells a product and how it delivers the product to the market. The goal is to get their products in front of the customers most likely to buy them. In some cases, this may refer to placing a product in certain stores, but it also refers to the product's placement on a store's display.
Alright, next up, we're going to be talking about wholesalers and how they differ from retailers, usually in a number of ways, such as pay less attention to promotion, the atmosphere, or location, because you're usually dealing with business customers. Wholesaling is defined as all activities in selling goods or services to those who buy for resale, and it pretty much excludes manufacturers and farmers because their main focus is the production, which excludes retailers, and there are a few types of wholesalers described in the following ways. These are the top 3 types of wholesalers. Most are merchant wholesalers. They are independently owned businesses. There are 2 versions, which are full service, meaning carrying stock, maintaining a sales force, make deliveries. And then there's limited service wholesalers. They are more cash and carry and sell fast moving goods. It can be somewhat perishable goods to supermarkets, grocery stores, restaurants, hospitals, and so on. Next up, we have our brokers and agents. They are skilled salespeople that buy and sell wholesale goods at a commission rate somewhere between 2 to 6% of the selling price. Lastly is manufacturers and retailers' branches and offices, which is wholesaling operations conducted by sellers and buyers themselves. Here's a more visual example how wholesalers reach retailers so that the products are able to meet the customer's demand.
Getting products from manufacturers to customers requires an efficient supply chain. A supply chain is the system involved in moving a product or service from manufacturer to the customer. The supply chain consists of manufacturers, distributors, wholesalers, and the retailers. A functional supply chain helps manufacturers distribute their product efficiently to meet the customer's demand. A distributor buys products or product lines from the manufacturers, warehouses them, and resells them to the wholesalers. A wholesaler is an intermediary entity that buys in bulk and sells to retailers rather than to the customers directly. The retailers are the end of the channel in the supply chain. They sell goods or commodities directly to the customers. Most retailers operate in locations close to the customers and sell products from several manufacturers. Distributors and wholesalers usually sell products from few manufacturers, with some selling from just one manufacturer. Let's take the Indomie brand for example. It is manufactured by Dufil Prima Foods plc. Its distribution is managed by Multipro Enterprises Limited and its distribution partners to wholesalers. The wholesalers normally found in large markets only sell in cartons. These wholesalers sell to retailers, which are those shops and superstores like ShopRite, which you walk in to purchase a pack or two of Indomie. As a business owner, based on your capital or goals, identify which role you want to play in the supply chain and equip yourself with the resources to help you excel.
All right, we're going to talk about the functions of wholesaling. First one up is selling and promoting. It's basically when you reach small business owners and customers at a low cost. We're going to use Sam's Club, for example. They offer the members quality products with a very good value compared to traditional retail stores. You got to be careful these days. I find myself zipping through the store because of the pandemic. Get your essentials and whatever you need. Obviously, you got to stop by the sample section. And you can't just get one. You got to treat yourself sometimes. Okay, maybe not two, but I usually get like 3 or 4 samples sometimes. All right, moving on. Want to be extra safe? You can also use their online store. As you can see, small business need your help, yada yada. All right, you got to get your essential. Obviously, I already clicked one before. Hot Cheetos. All right, and you can't just get one. You gotta get a bulk one. Actually, I'm gonna need more since I'm gonna be stuck in here. You gotta get the $27, 64 box ounce. Let's go. You gotta add that, and then shopping cart. Actually, we might need 2 of those because I'm gonna be stuck in my room for a while. Actually, we're gonna need a 3rd one. And there you go, quick and easy. Next up is buying and assortment building. It's when wholesalers select items and build assortments based on their customer needs. Think of it like buying like one of those fireworks bundle packs. You don't have time to like pick and choose what you want. You have better things to do. Work smarter, not harder. Wholesalers know this because it saves retailers a considerable amount of work. At the end of the day, both parties are happy with the process. Another function is bulk breaking. It's when wholesalers buy in larger quantity and break them into smaller lots for its customers. And we also have warehousing, which holds inventories that will reduce risk and cost to suppliers and consumers. Here's a couple of visual examples, and as you can see, they do a very good job at it. Here we have transportation. Wholesalers just take advantage of the situation based on the location, so they're able to provide like fast deliveries simply by being closer to the buyer. And for financing, they give credit and finance suppliers by ordering early or simply paying on time. That way they encourage them to continue to do business. Risk-bearing is a benefit for its retailers because they can carry smaller stock by holding goods near the retailers and using the fast delivery function. If anything were to happen to the product, wholesalers absorb the risks of potential costs and not the retailer. So again, storing goods for retailer and granting credit to retailers as a risk-bearing function, but relieve stress from those that are purchasing. Wholesalers also provide important information to suppliers and customers. It can range from competition, new products, price development, and so on. Wholesalers want to advise retailers about the goods that will satisfy the needs of customers in the best way. Wholesalers will often help their retailers by improving their operations. This can be done by training the clerk, organizing store layouts and displays, and accounting and inventory control systems. This will make all our operations run a lot smoother, increasing efficiency, speed, and performance. What can go wrong with wholesaling? What happens when unexpected events occur and there's a sudden change of demand? As you can see here, these products were in crazy demand considering what was happening throughout the world. When it comes to supply and demand, there could potentially be random spikes that cannot be predicted by the wholesaler. Sometimes wholesalers don't order enough inventory for restock. Because of this, wholesalers need time to adjust for customer needs so they can fill out these larger orders. Here's an example of how Costco responded to this pandemic based on their customer needs. Considering this is a worldwide situation, Costco did a good job limiting the number of items for each customer.
Hundreds of shoppers rush into a Los Angeles Costco this morning with this warning. Supplies are being rationed to keep up with the unprecedented coronavirus panic shopping. Customers run down store aisles at full speed and then quickly start loading up their carts. Within moments of this Costco opening, a sea of shoppers came back to this area where the water and paper goods are stored. Our camera crews were allowed exclusive access inside the store before it opened. This Costco is getting deliveries around the clock. As you can see, a lot of water and paper goods, and within an hour, all of this will be gone. All part-time employees are working full-time shifts. Merchandise stocker Hector Flores says he's never seen demand like this, even on Black Friday.
It's just hectic. As you can see, they're stocking this high. It's never been this high. These pallets have come from the dock. We're backed up just a bit.
Is it a nightmare to keep all of this in stock?
It goes quick.
General Manager Thad Calez says customers were waiting up to 3 hours for supplies to be restocked, so now some products are limited to 2 items each.
Right now there is a limit on paper goods, all tissues, paper towels, and water.
At checkout, hundreds of shoppers, some wearing masks, are eager to take their ration supplies home. Why are you stocking up? Are you concerned?
Very.
So what have you come here to buy?
Water, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, canned goods.
Lastly, we're going to be moving on to market logistics. Here we will learn how managers choose a set of warehouses and transportation carriers that will deliver the goods to the final destination in the shortest time or in the lowest cost. Market logistics includes planning the infrastructures to meet demand, then implementing and controlling the physical flows of materials and final goods from points of origin to points of use to meet the customer's requirement at profit. Market logistics planning has a 4-step process: deciding on the company's value proposition to its customers, selecting the best channel design and network strategy for reaching the customers, developing operational excellence such as in sales forecasting, warehouse management, and transportation, and lastly, implementing the solution with the best information system, equipment, and procedures. Integrated logistics systems include materials management, material flow systems, and physical distribution aided by information technology. In this example, we'll be using Starbucks and how they use their integrated logistics systems. They use a vertical integrated system, meaning that Starbucks works directly with nearly 300,000 worldwide coffee growers. The company believes that interacting directly with farmers ensures that all its coffee beans will achieve the same quality and flavor standards. The company even has its own coffee and farmer equity standards and coffee sourcing guidelines, which require that all suppliers must meet the certain ethical, sustainable, and quality standards. After, the farmers would package these beans and ship off to one of the Starbucks distribution centers. Starbucks closely manage the site's operations and guarantee that all beans are roasted and packaged in the exact same way. The goal for Starbucks coffee is to taste the same in all of its retail locations. Starbucks' active participation to their supply chain also ensures that the distribution centers receive the products that need to be fulfilled orders and make their 70,000 weekly deliveries on time. Keep in mind, Starbucks produces their goods with minimal waste of time, materials, and money, also known as lean manufacturing. Here's a more behind-the-scenes look of Starbucks' global supply chain.
Supply chain is made up of plan, source, make, and deliver. And everything you see in the store comes through our supply chain.
Starbucks is involved in the journey of the bean all the way from planting it in the coffee farm to brewing that perfect cup of coffee and delivering it to our customer.
I'm outrageously proud of the coffee that we make. You can't buy better coffee.
We are enabling that experience, that Starbucks experience, to happen.
Here at Starbucks, we make a lot of coffee.
Planning in our supply chain involves planning everything from raw materials through manufacturing to our retail markets.
The coffee department sources the best coffee in the world for us to then roast and package.
Starbucks has one of the most unique distribution channels with the number of daily deliveries as well as the multiple temperature requirements. That's complexity.
My job here is to make sure that every coffee we get, all of the products we buy, we manufacture, we distribute are ethically and environmentally responsible. Sustainability is about good business.
So Starbucks makes the coffee, but we also work with the manufacturers of the cups and the napkins.
Cocoa, tea.
The lunch, the dairy items.
Everything that you could possibly think of that's in a store.
Our deliver team makes it all happen.
being creative, taking risks with new ideas is how you make your career.
What makes working at Starbucks so special to me is the sense of family and the passion for what we're doing. We're not making widgets, we're making the best coffee in the world.
Many companies would describe their objective as getting the right goods to the right places at the right time for the least cost. This is summarized in 3 key points, which are shipment cost, meaning rail shipments, it costs less but the wait time is longer. Then there is air shipment, the wait time is shorter but the cost is higher. Nowadays, most businesses offer fast delivery or also send their customers towards competitors who have that feature. So you have to think about the customer's needs and what competitors are offering these days. There is shipping container costs, where cheap containers saves cost but increases the chance of damaging goods. And then there's inventory costs, managing stockouts, back orders, paperwork, special production runs, and so on. Let's take a look at Amazon's market logistics objective. As we all know, Amazon favors fast shipping overall. They do this by using their 2-day Prime membership shipping, or even 1 day for that matter, on certain products. They use third-party shipping companies and Amazon's delivery van to make sure orders are delivered on time. Amazon is able to do this because of their large warehouses near large cities. They even have small warehouses for smaller cities if needed. Now I wanted to show you a video of Amazon's determination to improve their logistics technology.
Driverless cars, drone deliveries, machine learning and robotics. It seems like science fiction is quickly becoming reality. But what if you could be part of bringing all of these technologies together to make the world a better place? That's our mission. At Amazon Global Logistics, we're building a team of software engineers, product managers, and other professionals to reinvent how products move around the globe. Imagine what would be possible if buyers could purchase items from sellers on the other side of the world and then receive those items within hours, simply and affordably. As soon as an order is placed, a seamless global journey would begin, orchestrated by state-of-the-art logistics management software. The package would be picked up by local transportation and taken to a processing facility. Automation and robotics would assist in preparing it for shipment, and new systems would allow it to clear customs in minutes instead of days. Then it would be on its way across borders, all with complete visibility and end-to-end tracking, until it lands at its final destination, literally. It's a bold vision that requires innovative hardware and software solutions at every step of the process. That's why we are looking for talented individuals from a diverse range of backgrounds to join our team. Individuals who are intrigued by the idea of working with other talented people around the world to design local solutions with available resources. Learn how you can help us invent the future of international logistics. Visit our website and search for #AGLT or #XBTT to apply online today.
There are 4 decisions a firm has to make about its market logistics. There's order processing, in other words, the order to payment cycle, which is the time between the order's receipt, delivery, and payment. And we have warehousing, storing finished goods until they're sold. The more stocking locations will increase the chance of having goods delivered to customers more quickly, kind of like the Amazon example I gave earlier. For inventory, companies need to make sure that they carry enough stock to fill out customer orders as quickly as they can. To make sure that they are in a good pace, management tracks the sales and profits and decide if it's possible to carry larger inventories. In transportation, pricing, on-time delivery performance, and condition of goods all affect customer satisfaction. There are many ways of shipping goods. Companies can choose either rail, air, truck, waterway, and through pipeline. There are a few criteria shippers consider, whether it's speed, frequency, dependability, capability, cost, and so on. Thank you for watching and listening our presentation on managing retailing, wholesaling, and logistics. And we'll see you again in our next presentation. Again, thank you.